up, everybody? We're back at it again with the Blackboard with Principal Stovall, and I'm A Squared, the writer. And today, we're going to talk about the last resource of the segment is tutoring. So it's a lot of outlets out there for you. You have paid tutoring, you have learning centers and things like that, and then also word of mouth. You can go to the school and ask for help, ask the teacher, ask the principal. That's what they're there for. So I'm handing it over to Principal Stovall, and he'll dive into it deep.
Yes, sir. What's going on, family? So tutoring, as A Squared was already stating, tutoring is definitely the word of mouth. I would say that's the easiest way to be able to support your children in their learning. If you know of a teacher that you really, really appreciate at your school, being able to step to them and ask them, hey, would you mind actually spending some time outside of school, before school, tutoring my child? If you're able to provide them with any kind of income around that, that's even better. When I used to work in Baltimore, there are a few families who approached me about tutoring their grandchildren, and developed some really, really great relationships that I still have to this day, based upon just those questions that they asked. The old saying is closed mouths don't get fed. This really applies to life today. A lot of people that I know of who, personal family members of mine, personal friends of mine, would actually employ teachers to tutor their children during the pandemic. And, folks kind of wonder, well, how are some groups, segments of the population still able to maintain their level of education? It's because they take that time to, on their own time, focus on those specific skills that their children are lacking in. So whatever you see your child lacking in, don't hesitate to ask questions. There's also other different locations too, like A Squared, he takes his children to Sylvan Learning Center, which is a great resource. I would definitely plug. But if you don't necessarily have the means, or you don't necessarily have the time to actually go to those locations after school, or there's just a lot going on in life right now, definitely talk to your principal, right? If you have a great relationship with it or with that person, him or her, or if you don't, develop that relationship with them, because everything is about relationships these days. It's really kind of always been that way. Relations take you really, really far. And I would have no problem plugging anybody who wanted to have either tutoring sessions directly from me or other folks that I know, because I know a lot of educators, and we know educators don't necessarily make as much money as we would like. And these things definitely help, but we want to create this community involvement to support. So if you have anybody that you know of that you're like, oh, that's a great teacher, even if they're not like a teacher of your own child, they would have no problem with you coming up to them and asking them if you could actually support them. And they may say that they don't have the time or they don't have the energy right now, but they probably would plug you for someone who does. So word of mouth definitely travels very far. So I would say wherever you are, whoever you are, if you're listening to this, just approach your teachers, your good ones, your principals, ask them questions about tutoring your children. And you'd be surprised at some of the outcomes.
Yeah. Well, everybody, you heard it here first from a principal right here, in Oakland, California. Open your mouth, talk. It's teachers out there that want to help. It really is. So yeah, that ends this symposium of resources. So if you missed any of it, just simply go back, on the page, or on our YouTube channel. Everything will be posted there soon, and you'll be able to, every single episode, you'll be able to follow along to keep up. We post one video a week, so it gives you time to look at it and digest it. So next time we'll be sitting down. We'll start a new symposium. And this topic, I think you'll like this one, Principal Stovall, is the importance of family involvement.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh. I got so much to say about that one.
Yeah, so of course we're gonna break that one down, in episodes, drop it once a week. So, I look forward to doing that. So until next time, man, shout out to Three Monarchs Clothing Company for sponsoring this. We're gonna end it with their slogan: educate and inspire through action. Until next time, man, y'all be smooth, be safe, and look out for each other. Peace.
Peace out, everybody.